Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am reacting to *SSERAFIM's first album. We have 4 songs we need to hear. I honestly, when I was looking into this, did not realize how many songs they had released in their first album, because I feel like some groups released maybe 1 or 2, but they had 4 prepared. So I'm excited to get into these. I have never heard a B-side from *SSERAFIM, except I think they promoted Blue Flame, but I don't think when I started watching promotions, I don't think they were still promoting it, so I never actually got to hear it. But I'm excited to sit down and listen to these. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with The World Is My Oyster. So let's go ahead and get into this. I like this instrumentation. This is very... Oh, I really like this instrumentation. Oh, I really like this. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought Sakura did her part in Japanese. This is really interesting. Never heard a song like this in K-pop. This is really cool, because it's like spoken word on a really dope beat.
The world is my oyster.
So it's almost more like an intro than it is an actual song. But this is, oh. Oh. I really like the ambient sounds at the end. That was a dope intro. I wasn't expecting them to have an intro, but very, very pleasantly surprised. I like that they did it in the 3 different languages. I don't know a lot about their background, but is Yoonjin from like a native English speaking country? Because I knew she spoke English fluently, but I didn't think she was... I'm not sure where she's from. I knew Sakura and Kazuha were from Japan. But this is really, really cool. I like that they incorporated each one of the languages, because the song talks about how the world is my oyster. Wow, this was really... I like this. This was a strong start. *SSERAFIM has my attention. So this is Blue Flame. This is the one they promoted. I didn't hear much about this song. But... usually the ones that they promote are fan favorites. So I'm excited to get into this. So with that being said, Blue Flame. Oh, I like the guitar. Nice bass. Oh, I love her tone. This is a very chill vibe. Oh, that harmony. Was she harmonizing with herself? Y'all let me know on that one. I like this section a lot. It's a really strong double bass. Okay, that multiple things, about 3 things. That first harmony that I freaked out about, I love that they didn't stop together. Like the one that was layered underneath, I don't know who it was, but continued with the note after maybe it was Yoonjin on top. Kind of cut off or finished her release. Kazuha, I know in Fearless, she raps a ton. So it was really nice. I'm watching the lyric videos, but I don't necessarily like using them because sometimes they're wrong. Actually, more often than not, they're wrong. So I don't know if this is actually who was singing. But if it is, Kazuha has a beautiful singing voice. So I love that I got to hear her sing a lot in this song. I still love Chaewon's voice. It's so good. So good. But I think it was how they sang the word upso and unknown in one of either the last part of the chorus, I want to say. It was so good. It was a little bit deeper than the rest of the line, which I thought added nice little different nuances to the song. I really like this one. This song, the like bass guitar and the like double bass reminded me a lot of, or at least the melody reminded me a lot of another song. And I want to say it's a Western song, but I can't like pinpoint it right now. But watch me like get done with this reaction a couple hours from now and I'll remember it. But I really like this one. This is a solid album for me so far. Next we have The Great Mermaid. So I feel like this one's going to be, if I had to guess, I'm going to say like a little bit more like siren calls, those type of like notes. And those type of holds. So I'm excited to get into this. I could be surprised and it'd be completely different, but I like the surprise effect of that, or the surprise factor of that. So let's go ahead and get into The Great Mermaid. This is not how I thought this was gonna go at all. It's a nice build up. So true. I like the ambient sound of this song. I think it's Sakura. Love her voice on that section. Okay. I really like that one. It had a very like ambient like space sound with a lot of the, it wasn't necessarily like auto tune, but it almost, there were some moments where I can tell they had played around with the girls' voices and like the post-production part of it, but I thought it fit with the sound. Like, it's a stylistic choice. It's not so much that the girls needed it to sound like better on the song. It's literally just like a preference. The foundation of the song had a certain sound, and they needed the girls to match that, and they can only do so much. But like, these girls can sing. We've heard it. It's just that there's a little bit to match with the ambient sound, the different post effects that they did. But I really like that one as well. Lastly, this is Sour Grapes. Now, this is how they close the album. If this is my first album reaction with 르세라핌, but I love closers. Closers are always like one of my favorite on the album. So I'm really excited to hear this. It's also a very interesting name. So I don't know what Sour Grapes is going to sound like, but let's go ahead and do this. Oh, I loved the plucking at the beginning. Oh.
Yeah, you heard me.
The like
Yeah, you heard me. 맛보고 딱히 널 좋아한 적 없으니까 조금도 아쉽지가 않다니까 내가 날 속여 all day all night yeah.
Yes, ma'am, with the runs. I'm obsessed with this instrumentation.
I'm feeling scared, I'm feeling scared, yeah. 눈물 나게 시큼한 맛 그런 게 만약 사랑이면 맛보고 싶지 않아 I just feel afraid love it sour grapes.
Oh. Okay. There is that middle section that I said I like so much. There is a dance style that matches that sound. Oh. And I can't even think of it right now. But this was so good. The releases. I think it was Chaewon and Yoonjin had some beautiful releases in this because they were a little bit breathier. So they just kind of like it was kind of like they like floated away. It was but I'm trying to think. I love the instrumentation at the beginning. It was so good, and they isolated it. Instead of just immediately bringing in vocals, they kind of introduced it, which allowed it to like get settled into my brain, which is really, really nice. Oh, I am thinking of that. I've heard something like that before, but elsewhere. It's got some sort of influence, but I can't pinpoint what it is. But I really like solid closer. I like the harmonies on the word sour. I thought they sounded really good. Yeah. This was a solid album for 르세라핌. I'm really excited for their next comeback. Like, I don't know a lot about the girls, because like I said, I didn't really get into Eyes One. So I don't know a whole lot about Chaewon and Sakura, and then coming into the rest of the girls. I don't know a lot of background on this group, so I can't really pinpoint what kind of sound they had. So I was kind of going into this blind. But I was very, very like pleasantly surprised how much I really enjoyed this. This was a solid like debut album. I feel like debut albums for me are either like a hit or miss. Because I have to figure out whether or not I truly like the sound of a group. But yeah, I like this one. Excited to see what the girls put out next. I'll do dance practices. I know, like I said, it was a little bit different from when they debuted to how when they finished promotions. So I'd be interested to see the difference in that. But yeah, super excited for the next comeback from these girls. Be on the lookout for the dance practice I'm gonna do. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a good time listening to the album. Really, really enjoyed the songs off of it. But with that being said, I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.